All right. Let's get into it. Leading it off. Right leg forward, long stride. Slowly push that chest to the floor.
If I have to go, please don't
Up a little, push that back heel to the ground.
Need a little more time.
You're gonna plant one hand, other up to the sky.
Like a guardian, you're watching over me through the depths of my
And the other direction.
I look up to the sky and I find my peace. I know.
Left knee to the ground. Rotate over that right.
Starlight, won't you lead the way down this river? Keep me afloat, keep me
Other direction.
If I ever drift away, won't you be there? Keep me afloat.
Cross over that front foot and have a seat.
To the end of time, make me feel safe. Oh, I just need you next to me. Starlight, won't you lead the way down this river? Keep me afloat, keep me
All right, come on up, opposite leg forward now. Up a little, push that back heel to the ground. All right, plant one hand, other up.
see you through the clouds. I feel you when you
And the other direction.
you'll never walk out, even on my darkest day.
Right knee to the ground. Rotate over that left.
Guardian, you're watching over me through the depths of my own despair. I look up to the sky,
And the other direction.
find my peace. I know you'll be there. So, Starlight, won't you lead the way?
Cross over the front foot and have a seat.
Keep me afloat, keep me afloat. If I ever drift away, won't you be there? Keep me afloat, keep me afloat. To the end of time, make me feel safe. Oh, I just need you next to me. Starlight,
Into push-up position. Slowly walk the feet on. Into the hands till you feel a stretch. Exhale, straighten the legs and slowly push those heels to the ground. Welcome back out, shake them. And then back on in. And then out. Drop the hips to the floor and then look up to the sky. Sit back on the heels, extend the arms, and push that chest to the floor.
kill the demons of my mind ever since you came around. We a river running wild.
All right, so we're going to use the bands with the handles today. Just going to make a quick note here as to the tension or resistance I've got here. So orange is my thickest, then black, and then blue. So I'm going to call these out a bit when we're doing the workout today. Leading it off, we want lightweight curls, and we're going to combine that with jumping jacks. So I'm literally going to take this rinky little band. That's usually the one I use for lateral raises and everything. Step through, and those are going to be my bicep curls again. So play with your bands a little bit right now while we just have 2 seconds. Pick yourself out a nice light one. We're going to go with jumping jacks. We're going to combine that with bicep curls and just get a little bit warmed up to lead it all off. So format's going to be 20-20 back to back on these. So set that band next to you, have it proximal. We're starting out with jumping jacks. All right, ready, and go. All right, grab your band and just go right into it. Worry about rushing. Let that band get you. Nice easy curl. Back to the jumping jacks.
Through my fingers,
Curls. Got 4 sets today, 4 sets. Don't worry about it if you lose a little time with the switch back and forth. But we'll warm up anyhow.
I just live a fast life, forget about the past. I numb out to escape my fears. Friendships only pass by, show up on like strobe lights. With you I feel something real. And I walk a million miles just to see you smile till the day I die. Oh, I need you by my side. We get high on life till the day we die. High on life till the day we die.
Last time here, last time.
Oh, I need you by my side. We get high on life till the day we die. High on life till the day we die.
All right, let's get into the workout. All right, simple in the respect that we've just got 3 exercises today: chest pulls, lateral raises, and bicep curls. Complicated is because the format we're going to use is going to be a little bit tricky. I'll explain it. Shouldn't be too bad though. So lean it off. Exercise number 1 is going to be chest pulls, banded row. So what I'm going to do is use my anchor point. Should stop that. I'm going to use my anchor point. The chest pull is simply anchored in the center, and then you're just pulling that band into your chest. So find yourself that stable anchor point, something that ain't gonna come out on you, and it'll be chest pulls. So that's exercise number 1. If possible, you wanna be able to release it really quickly so we can switch. If not, we'll pause. Exercise number 2, lateral raises. I'm gonna use, again, that lightweight band on these. So you're coming all the way up, just above the shoulders, and then all the way back down. So again, if you've got bands to play with, figure out which one's gonna work best for that. Last but not least, bicep curls. And that I'm actually gonna use my medium band. So just stepping through the same way I did in the warm-up, and curl. So those are our 3 movements, but here's now how we're gonna work them. 2020 is going to be our original format for all 3 exercises. In that 2020, what you're going to do is you're going to contract the muscle, boom, on the row, and then one arm is going to row while the other one is staying contracted. In other words, it's not loose. You're going to keep them both back. One's going to row for 20 seconds, and then the other's going to row for 20 seconds. So the arm that is resting is actually doing that contraction for the entire duration. So that'll be 20 of one, 20 of the other for 4 full sets. From there into lateral raises, you're gonna do the same thing. So you're up, out, wide, you're gonna hold, and then one arm is gonna do the contraction and extension, and then the other. 20 on one, 20 on the other. And then last but not least, you're gonna grab for the bicep curls. Same format, up into that hold, and then one arm's gonna move, and then the other arm. 20-10. Now, as soon as we finish that, we're gonna go into a circuit, and we're gonna do those 3 exercises, 1, 2, 3, all over again, and we're gonna do it twice. This time through, it's just going to be a traditional 30-second station. So I'm not going to complicate it by trying to explain that now. That all it is just a circuit at the end. But leading it off right now, chest pulls. So find your anchor point for a chest pull. Set yourself up. And again, you're going to retract. And it's going to be 20 on one side, 20 on the other. Other arm now. One's retracted, the other arm is rolled forward. Back to the original arm. We got one set down now. One set down out of 4.
Now everything's so cold. I know I can do this on my own. Only you can give me the oxygen I need. And I know I could
The second arm, second time right now.
'cause all I hear is your echo, your echo, your echo. All I hear is your echo, your echo,
Down 3.
your echo. All I hear is your echo.
All right, second arm for round 3 here.
Up above or down below.
All right, last one on each side now.
Sure is still
Last
unknown.
ones.
But there is some things we can't replace. Oh, your voice is an echo. I find so hard to let go. Now everything's so cold. I know I can do this on my own. Only you can give me the oxygen I need. And I know I could never let go. 'Cause all I hear is your echo.
And rest. If you're going to need that band for your bicep curls, now is a good time to detach it. I'm using a different band, so I'm not going to need it. If you're going to use your lightweight band, next up is the lateral raises. So lateral raises, you're going to use the lightest band that you've got. That timer's accurate, so we got 5 seconds till we get into them. Grab that band. And up. One arm holds up. The other one does the move. Opposite arm. You can already tell these are going to be fun. I have a legitimately lightweight band too. If you struggle at any point, let that arm rest. You gotta do what you gotta do. Does a front raise feel any better? Back front, do instead, if you can. So I show an aim here. She just had a little more sensitive on the shoulder for for the side raises, I was telling her to just do the front. It's gonna work a different portion of the muscle, but still very effective. My hold is getting lower every time. This is 3, so after we finish this, you just gotta get one more on each arm. Hey, I hear you. That was brutal. All right, so we're gonna finish out with the bicep curls now. Bicep curls. So I'm using a medium weight. Might not be an option to go with the light one at this point. All right, ready, up. One arm. Opposite arm. So second arm now, first round. All right, halfway. Back to the original arm. Second arm. One more on each side, one more on each. All right, so you're gonna rest a minute and a half, you're gonna circle back, and then we got a circuit with those 3. We're just gonna go through that circuit, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So shake it out now while you can, though.
Calling out for answers, which I've been searching through my whole life, falling down into the dark.
Line them up, only strobe lights are shining us. Line them up, only strobe lights are shining us. Line them up, only strobe lights are shining us. Line them up, lit, fired up. Line them up.
All right, so half the band's ready again. It's going to be just a 30-second row.
Activity completed.
30 seconds on the lateral raises, 30 seconds on the biceps, and then right back to the row, raises, and biceps. So 30 on each for all of those. So leading it off with that row.
Yo, let's go, you just wanna be around the in thing. I provide the fire and I burn it up.
All right, do the bicep curls now. Bicep curl. No, lateral raises, excuse me, lateral raises. My bad, lightest band, lateral raises.
Do big tours moving in silence. What this pressure made VVS diamonds. What this pressure made VVS diamonds. Line them up.
Now into the bicep curls. Now into bicep curls. From here, we're going straight back to the row. So it's 2 of everything. As soon as we finish bicep curls, back to the beginning for the row. Yeah, back to the row. Back to the row.
What this pressure made VVS diamonds.
Lateral raises.
When you see your reflection, you see what I like. You look good in the morning, and you don't even know it.
Down bicep curls. From here, we'll take another break. Rest up. Take a minute and a half. That puts us loosely at the halfway point. We're going to do everything all over again. So we're going back to that first setup that we went through, and then we'll finish it out with that little circuit that we just did.
Look in the mirror, look into my eyes. When you see your reflection, you see what I like. You look good in the morning, and you don't even know it.
All right, so something to keep in mind here.
Activity completed.
We're going back to the same rotation. So it's the hold where you're doing one and then the other. Adjust your bands obviously now. So if you've got the lighter weight band and you want to just step it back a tiny bit, do exactly that. So leading it off is going to be the rows. Give everybody time to set up, and that way I get to delay everything too. Take a little more of a break, shake out my arms. All right, so we're leading off with the row. Arm number one. Opposite arm now, opposite arm. Back to the original arm, round two now, round two. Second arm, round two. Round three, first arm. Whew. Round four here. All right, so next up will be the lateral raises. Last time through here for this format, at least. All right, lateral raises up, into one, and oh, this is a tough one. This is a tough one. This is round 3 right here. This is 3.
I'm a G, yeah, you know it. I lied it, I blow it. I'm a G, yeah, you know it. I lied it, I blow it. I'm a G, yeah, you know it. I lied it, I blow it. I'm a G, yeah, you know it. I lied it, I blow it. I'm a G, yeah, you know. 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 I'm a G, yeah, you know.
All right, one more on each. One more on each here. Oh my. All right, so we got the bicep curls next. Bicep curls to finish it out. So shake them out as best that you can at this point.
Been to every bar in the street, so they can remember me. They've seen every bad side of me, escaping reality. But then I found you, there's no way around you.
Up
Yeah, every
and lead with that lead arm.
and here's to winning and never overthinking. You better get out our way. We're screaming out every word to our favorite song. Remember us when we're gone. And looking back at the old days, the night's still young. Remember us when we're gone. Yeah, when we're gone.
Two.
And on every night we left a mark, so we never fall apart.
Great.
I won't go back to that lonely heart. Every day's like a brand new start. But then I found you, there's no way around you. Yeah, every
Second arm, round 3.
We screamed it out every word to our favorite song. Remember us when we're gone. Ain't looking back at the old days, the night still young. Remember us when we're gone.
Last pair, last pair. All right, shake it out, and then we're back to the circuit with all 3 of them in it.
Where did you go? There's only an echo in my head. All that we shared. Yeah, I want it back. Tell me, how did it all wash away in the sand? All of the stories we wrote. We had the sun in the palm of our hands. Why did it get so cold?
All right, so we're going to run through the circuit now. Rows, shoulder, lateral raises, curls. We'll do it twice. So 30 seconds a pop on these. All right, you gonna row?
Right to the end of time to find you. Right to the end of time to find you.
All right, lateral raises now, lateral raises.
Why do I feel like I still hold you in my dreams? But when I wake up, it's not what it seems. Tell me, how did it all wash away in the
And bicep curls.
stories we wrote? We had the sun in the palm of our hands. Why did it get so cold? Been trying to chase that feeling right to the edge of the sky. Even the stars can't reach it, 'cause they don't know how you shine. I promise you I'm still
All right, from here we're going back to the row, so 1 more on everything. And we'll finish out with some conditioning. So back to the row right now. So we'll go through all 3 of these, and then from there we'll go directly into 90 seconds of conditioning. So you might want to think about what you want to do for your conditioning right now. It'll be 90 seconds, and that'll finish out the entire workout. That's all we got. I'm just going to grab my jump rope and go straight 90 seconds on that jump rope. Lateral raises. finish with the curls. Again, from here at the end of this 30 seconds, we're going straight into conditioning. So I'm going to grab my jump rope. That's my option. But jumping jacks, run in place, someone aggressive. Any of those are going to work just fine.
Never think about you, but when I get home and I turn the lights back on, maybe there's 1 second that I listen to your heart.
You gonna jump rope? What are you gonna do? Just jump, run. You got your step. You can grab that. All right, I'll start it over. Here's your 90. Rock and roll.
You sometimes. If I miss you sometimes. Oh, this is such a crime. If I miss you sometimes. If I miss you sometimes. Sometimes I go out to the bar we used to drink at to forget the fact I ever met you there. Or someone told me that you went and met somebody, but I don't think I even really care. I tell my friends I'm doing fine without you, swear to God I never think about you, but when I get home and I turn the lights back on, maybe there's 1 second that I do. Listen to your heart, and I have my reasons why. I know that good things can fall apart.
Activity completed.
6 months I'm
Right.
doing fine.
All right, that's all we got for today. If you have to wash your hair, I recommend doing it tonight. You may not be able to get your arms up like that tomorrow morning.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right, guys, thank you.
Yeah.